This thing with a rubber band growing on its nose is actually a turkey. We can also call it the wild beast chicken. Many people mistakenly think that turkeys are genetically mutated chickens or improved large chickens. But in fact, turkeys are not chickens. They are large birds under the wild beast category. Their evolutionary history can be traced back to 11 million years ago, in the ancient Miocene period. Interestingly, turkeys are very different from the chickens we commonly see. They can grow to over 30 kilograms, with a body length of up to 125 centimeters. Among them, male turkeys have a rubber band-like fleshy wattle on their head. This is one of their important organs, used to attract the opposite sex during mating. The longer the wattle, the more handsome they are considered. Additionally, although turkeys have a robust build, they are also known as stupid chickens. Turkeys have relatively sharp hearing. They will politely respond to any sound around them. Even if it's a car horn on the roadside, they will still respond without hesitation. Their motto is respond to chaos with chaos. Besides having funny calls, their brains are relatively simple. They have a very strong herd mentality. We often see them circling around a fixed object. It could be a tree or a gray stone. This is because turkeys only focus on the companion in front, following a socialized herd behavior. Even their walking style is imitated, as long as the turkey in front of the group walks with a limping gait. The ones behind will also uniformly walk in the same manner. So once a closed loop forms, they will keep running, circling for hours or even a whole day, until they are exhausted. This thing that looks kinda fierce but cute is actually a mole rat. It is a rodent distributed in parts of Asia and Europe. The appearance of mole rats is very interesting. They somewhat resemble mice, so many people mistake them for mice. But mole rats are not actually mice. From a biological classification perspective, their body structure and living habits have significant differences. Mole rats mainly live underground, rarely coming to the surface, so they appear to have no eyes. But mole rats do have eyes. It's just that living in darkness year-round, their eyes have degenerated to be very small, almost useless in daily life. Moreover, due to their special eye structure, sudden exposure to strong light can easily cause physiological disorders and death. They belong to the dyes-in-light animals, but their sense of touch and smell are extremely sensitive. They can perceive texture differences as small as 0.2 millimeters. Even in complete darkness, they can precisely locate food. For example, they can underground, like in cartoons, precisely steal an entire vegetable, making it look like the vegetable vanished into the ground. Very amusing. This little thing that doesn't look very smart is actually a platypus. We can also call it duck-billed beast. Interestingly, the platypus has very strange morphological features. It has a duck's bill, a beaver's tail, otter-like fur, looking like several creatures stitched together. It is also the only egg-laying mammal. That made even Darwin doubt evolution. The reason they look like this is because platypuses have survived on Earth for millions of years, retaining biological features from the end of the dinosaur era. They are one of the most primitive existing mammals. Baby platypuses differ greatly from adults. They are completely hairless, with a body length of about 2 to 3 centimeters. Skin that is tender and semi-transparent. It gives people a sense of déjà vu of an alien creature. Additionally, the platypus's genes surprisingly have 10 sex chromosomes, 8 more than humans, among which 25% of the genes are shared with birds. Platypus eggs are not hard-shelled, but rather like the ultimate shell of a turtle's soft spots. To ensure the survival rate of their offspring, they use venom protein genes to incubate the eggs. This type of mixed venom is enough to kill small and medium-sized animals on the spot. This thing that doesn't look very smart is actually a Capuchin monkey cow, a rather unique primate living in the tropical rainforests of the Americas. Interestingly, Capuchin monkey babies in their juvenile stage look extremely cute. Their body size is very petite, with a body length of about 15 centimeters. Many people abroad often adopt some lost Capuchin monkey babies, Capuchin monkeys differ from the common monkeys we see. According to relevant research, they are among the few monkey species that actively use tools. Non-human primates that spontaneously enter the Stone Age. Their intelligence far surpasses other monkey species, able to independently distinguish the size of Arabic numerals 09. Intelligence level second only to chimpanzees. Additionally, Capuchin monkeys under artificial domestication not only have lively and gentle personalities with super strong learning and imitation abilities, can help owners complete many small tasks. For example, when helping the owner cook, their specialty is helping the owner snap beans quite diligently, also helping the owner tidy up and fold towels. They not only know the principle of symmetry, but also know how to fold to make it the neatest. Even casually helping the owner babysit, a proper home assistant. This thing that doesn't look very smart is actually a red fox. We can also call it the red fox, a rather unique mammal in the canine family. Interestingly, the red fox has very distinctive physical features. With a pointed snout and ears, the reddish-brown fur feels very fluffy and soft. Juvenile red fox babies look extremely cute. Their body length is about 10 centimeters, looking like a little puppy. Very interesting. Additionally, red foxes are animals with very high emotional needs. When familiar with companions or humans, very lively. During interactions, they behave very intimately and friendly, and will make sounds similar to wild calls. This is actually a way red foxes act if they make this call alone in a corner. It's very likely their mating season has arrived. Many people abroad love their exquisite facial features and like to keep them as pets. Under artificial feeding, red foxes have very gentle and clingy personalities. This thing pretending to be dead in front of a mosquito is actually a chipmunk. We often call it the chipmunk. At the same time, it is also the prototype of Alvin and the chipmunks in a cartoon. Chipmunks have very cute physical features. Their body size is petite. A mini version in the squirrel family, generally around 10 centimeters, can be held in one hand. Round big eyes are very endearing. Many pet lovers abroad like to keep them as pets. Their personality is lively and active, but a bit timid with strangers. However, after long-term raising and chipmunks become very gentle and clingy. Additionally, what sets chipmunks apart from other squirrels is that their back fur has several distinctive dark longitudinal stripes, and they are very gluttonous, with 2 elastic cheek pouches hidden in their faces that can expand to 3 times the size of their head. Actually, they are not really eating, but tacking to take away, hiding in their secret base. According to relevant research, a single chipmunk can hoard around 10,000 nuts in one season. This temper is even worse than yours. A flower chestnut. Rats can survive in a season stockpile about 10,000 fruits. This temper is better than what your friend stubbornly calls a mini fish. Is actually a miniature donkey from Australia, artificially selected and bred. Mini donkeys were originally used as skilled laborers for carrying water and grinding grain. Due to their petite and adorable size, they were unexpectedly discovered by the pet market, jumping straight from labor donkeys to becoming adorable pet stars. Interestingly, mini donkeys can grow to a maximum height of 60 cm. They come in a wide variety of colors, paired with a bowl-cut hairstyle. They look just like living figurines. Their lifespan is generally around 35 years. A super long-lasting battery-like constitution, providing companionship longer than cats or dogs. For this reason, they are deeply loved by many children and the elderly. Additionally, mini donkeys have a very gentle and lively personality. They express emotions through braying. When bored, they like to run quickly or hop around to release their feelings. They possess high social skills and intelligence. One thing to note, mini donkeys still retain the stubbornness of donkey species, so never think about "I have a little donkey and I want to ride it." This thing that runs like a flea is actually a Mara. Due to its rabbit-like legs and mouse-like body, it's also called a foreign-like of the South American campus. Interestingly, Juvenile Maras are extremely
Weighing
around for 100 grams at birth, with a very small and mini body size. But Maras are notorious eating machines. Pups grow rapidly in weight, around 13 weeks after birth. Additionally, many people assume Maras are a product of artificial genetic combination between rabbits and rodents. This is actually not the case. Despite the rabbit and rat in their name, they have no relation to either. From a biological classification perspective, their genes are closer to those of capybaras. You could say they are distant relatives. Maras have a gentle and lively personality. Many people abroad like to keep them as pets. Domesticated Maras are emotionally stable. After simple training, they show a certain closeness and dependence on their owners. They have a certain ability to express emotions. They make high-pitched squeaking sounds to express their feelings. Of a cup is actually a Java sparrow, a unique small bird in the Passeriformes order. The lifestyle of Java sparrows is build their own nests and love to lie down anywhere to sleep. If you see one for the first time, you definitely think it's dead, but when you touch it with your hand, it suddenly jolts awake and flies away quickly. It's quite hilarious. If you asked it to choose between working hard and would directly choose to lie flat with effort. Additionally, unlike common Java sparrows, are usually pure brown or with a body length of about 10 centimeters. Java sparrows love snacking on seeds. When some flowers ripen, they count every day to munch on half a gin. When tired, they just lie on the sunflower to sleep, truly without a single worry. This thing with 4 ears is actually a four-eared cat, an extremely rare type in the feline family. The reason they grow 4 ears is due to this phenomenon, requiring a rare recessive gene mutation. For example, like the black panthers we usually see. One is a difference in fur. The other is a difference in morphology. One thing to note: four-eared cats are rare because this formation cannot be artificially bred. It requires both parents to carry the gene. For a chance to produce a four-eared cat, although four-eared cats have 4 ears, usually only one pair develops normally and can hear sounds. So the extra 2 ears do not enhance their hearing. Interestingly, although they look strange, their bodily functions are no different from normal cats. The 2 small ears look like decorations and are still very cute. In terms of personality, cats are animals with rich emotions. They need proper care from a young age. Due to obvious appearance flaws, they may become insecure and reclusive. If there's the most unscientific looking thing in the world, it must be this guy. Square face, squinty eyes, seemingly deep and calculating, yet can't figure anything out. This is the Tibetan fox, a species distributed in China, Nepal, and northern India, a carnivorous canine animal. Although it looks a bit mature, the Tibetan fox is still a medium-sized carnivore in high altitude. Their body length is generally around 97 centimeters. Short ears and brownish-yellow fur, giving the vibe of a big yellow guard dog in the yard. Although the Tibetan fox looks greasy, its call is like a plateau tenor. Hearing this, many people think ever since it got mental illness, the whole fox became spirited. Additionally, although adult Tibetan foxes look a bit sloppy, baby Tibetan foxes in their juvenile stage are also very sloppy. As the saying goes, rough willows surpass fine willows. Who in the world dislikes director who, as the saying goes, a rough willow can withstand several bends of a fine willow? Who in the world thinks director who is ugly?